Have you ever been driving down a familiar road and suddenly you arrive at your destination with no memory of the last few miles or kilometers? Or maybe you've been so absorbed in a good book that everything else just fades away. These moments aren't just you zoning out, you're actually experiencing a natural hypnotic trance. You probably enter mini trances several times a day, whether you're aware of them or not. In this video, I'll show you how these everyday trances work, and while they're not strange or mystical at all, by the end of this video, you'll recognize trance triggers and learn how to use them to boost focus, calm anxiety, or even break bad habits. So, let's now look a lot closer at what's really happening when you get completely lost in something. The everyday trances you don't notice. Think about being in a cinema, lights down, giant screen in front of you, sound all around. For a couple of hours, the outside world just disappears. Your phone, your worries, even that embarrassing thing you said earlier that day, it's not just entertainment, that's your mind in action. And it's a perfect example of the everyday trances you don't notice. Let's break down what's really going on. You know, on some level, that what you're seeing are actors on a set, maybe with a giant screen behind them. Your logical mind is fully aware it's all make-believe. But as the story unfolds, your heart pounds during a chase, or you feel a genuine lump in your throat when a character you care about faces some heartbreak or loss. Why do you react as if it's real, even though you know it's not? Well, when you focus that intently, your mind's gatekeeper steps aside for a while. These moments are what hypnotists call suspending your critical factor, the part of your mind that questions everything and checks what's real against what you already believe. With your attention locked onto the film, your focus narrows. You stop analyzing and just let the story flow in without constantly picking it apart. That's why you can be so swept up in a film, feeling real emotions for fictional characters. It's not just your imagination, it's a kind of agreement your mind makes to believe that story for a while. In this state, you're much more open to suggestion, allowing the film to guide your feelings and even your body's reactions. It's a natural, self-induced trance, and you do it without even thinking about it. Cinema first, now driving. That same shift in focus happens behind the wheel. Pitch yourself on a familiar route. Maybe you're heading home after work, you're driving, but your mind starts to drift. Maybe you're planning dinner, replaying a conversation, or just thinking about the weekend ahead. Meanwhile, you're still changing lanes, stopping at lights, and making every turn almost automatically. Your conscious mind is off somewhere else, but your unconscious mind is handling the drive for you, using all the practice you've had for many trips before. So where was your mind when your body was driving you safely? Just think about that for a moment. This is what people call highway hypnosis. Your attention narrows, your critical mind quiets down, and your brain lets the routine take over. The same thing happens when you get lost in a book, zone out whilst running, or even step off the lift on the wrong floor because you're so deep in thoughts. These are all natural trance states, and you're already an expert at entering them. However, not everyone experiences these trances in the same way. Some people slip into trance more easily than others. It's just how their brains are wired. For some, it's almost effortless to get swept up in a story or tune out the world during a repetitive task, such as doing the dishes. Others find it harder, their analytical minds staying busy and alert. But for most people I work with, find entering this natural trance rather quickly, even if they don't realize it's happening at first. What's happening in your brain during these moments is fascinating. Studies show our worry center quiets down in trance, so we stop overthinking and simply experience the moment. That's why you can relax into a film or a long, pleasant drive, letting go of stress and just being present in the moment. It's not about losing control, it's about your brain shifting gears, allowing your focus to narrow, and you let your critical mind just take a break for a while. All these examples, whether you're caught up in a film, cruising down the motorway, or daydreaming on the bus, show just how often your mind moves into these natural trances. They're not rare or strange, they're just parts of how your brain works every day. And once you start noticing them, you realize just how powerful and common these states really are. Understanding this is the first step to seeing hypnosis in a brand new light. So seeing how cinema, driving, even reading can plunge us into a blissful trance. Now, imagine using that same focus to overcome a fear or breaking a bad habit. Hypnosis isn't something done to you, it's a natural skill you already have. A hypnotherapist with real skill is showing you how to direct your own mind. In many ways, it's like an actual director who helps you use your own mind to create a new inner reality, one that serves you better. They use your ability to get lost in a story to help you create a new narrative for yourself, whether that's building confidence or simply letting go of old worries. If you found this eye-opening, hit like and subscribe for more ways to harness your mind for a better version of who you are. And the next time you catch yourself zoning out, just notice which triggers kicked in and try steering that focus towards something you may wish to change. This is Mark Auciello. Thank you for watching. If you found this insightful, make sure to like and subscribe. My next batch of videos will dive deeper into practical ways you can literally change your mind and indeed your life by applying these everyday trance states. So don't miss out on unlocking your full potential. And if you're ready to explore how hypnotherapy can help you directly, I invite you to schedule a hypnotherapy telesession or learn more about my 20% discounted hypnosis phone programs. You can find all the details and book your preferred spots from the video description or in my channel bio, or simply type in what you see on screen. Thanks very much.